Hi, and welcome to today's Oracle card reading for the collective for Sunday, November 23rd through November 29th. Now, this week also includes Thanksgiving, so if you celebrate Thanksgiving, have a very happy and safe Thanksgiving. Today's reading comes from the Messages from the Spirits of Nature Oracle by Dr. Stephen Farmer. And this is what the book looks like. Spirit had me draw 4 cards for this one. And again, it amazes me how they all seem to fit together. So let's see. Hold on a second. So let's see what the cards and the messages are, shall we? Okay, so the first card was Rain, which is all about renewal. The second card was Owl, which is about our intuition. The third card is Snake, which is about shedding. And the fourth card was Rice, which is all about nourishment. So let's see what the message that Spirit wants everyone to know for this coming week. And again, it's what do we need to know? What do we need to heal? And what do we need to implement? So Rain is about purification, cleansing, and renewal. The central message is that just as rain washes away dust and clears the air, a process of cleansing is occurring in your life to make way for new growth and vitality. And since we just went through the new moon, that makes sense. So key interpretations and messages of the Rain card include purification. The card signifies a time to purify your mind, body, and spirit. It's also about releasing the old. It suggests identifying and releasing old beliefs, situations, or negative emotions that no longer serve you, allowing you to move with the natural flow of life. It's about renewal. This cleansing makes way for new life to appear, bringing in fresh energy and opportunities. It's also about emotional cleansing, because water, which also is about, emotional cleansing, sits in the south of the medicine wheel. So it's linked to the water element and your emotions, indicating that suppressed tears or past emotional baggage are invited to fall away, creating a space for healing and surrender. So there's divine order and chaos. Who would think? Not me. If the process feels chaotic or like a storm, it is a reminder that there is a divine purpose in the chaos. Shaking things up so that only the most genuine parts of yourself remain. The card ultimately provides reassurance that this period of cleansing, while potentially intense, is for your highest good and will lead to a renewed sense of clarity and strength. All in all, a very good card. And yes, there's tons of chaos around. Maybe not in your life, but there is for the collective in a lot of different ways. So it's good that we start clearing out that old, icky, stagnant energy. Now the owl, which was the second card, is the power of wisdom, intuition, and seeing the truth in all situations, particularly those that are hidden or unclear. So the key messages associated with the owl card include seeing through deception. The owl cuts through shadows and illusion to illuminate the real truth. Trusting your intuition. It emphasizes paying attention to your inner voice, gut feeling, and subtle messages from the universe or the spirit world. Keen observation, because the owl is known as the eagle of the night. So this card asks you to be still, observe details, and gather information before acting. Facing inner truths. It encourages you to look within yourself, confront your fears, and identify old patterns or self-deceptions that need to be released. It's also messages from the unseen. The owl may act as a messenger from ancestors or the invisible world, offering profound insight and ancient knowledge. Discernment and clarity also is part of its message. By using your heightened senses, you can gain clarity in confusing situations and make decisions from a place of strength. The overall invitation is to embrace your ability to see beyond the surface, listen to your inner knowing, and use this wisdom as a compass to navigate your life's path. The truth you uncover will lead to further enlightenment and personal growth. Now, the third card in this particular drawing is the snake. Now, I know a lot of you don't like snakes. They're part of the creepy crawlies. Me, I like snakes. Maybe not so much the rattlesnake. I've had a few encounters with one. But if you respect them and you give them space, they do leave you alone. On the metaphysical side and the shamanic side, snake is all about healing, transformation, and shedding the past. You see how all these cards kind of fit in together? I just love how they give these messages. It also indicates that it's time to heal and renew. There we go with that word from the rain, renewal. Yourself, okay? So it's time to renew yourself. The card's core message emphasizes the following points. Time for healing. The card suggests a need to repair, renew, and replenish yourself, addressing any emotional or physical wounds you may be carrying. Shedding the past, symbolically. The snake sheds its skin to grow. This card encourages you to let go of old patterns, limiting beliefs, people, or situations that no longer support your well-being, which makes way for transformation and rebirth. The presence of the snake spirit often signals a period of significant personal transformation and spiritual awakening. Snake is also associated with the Kundalini. So again, that's where you get that transformation. Very powerful. It invites you to embrace change as a necessary part of growth and to step into a new way of being with renewed vitality. But you also need self-care and forgiveness. So this card highlights the importance of self-care and self-forgiveness to move forward in your healing journey. So the primal energy and wisdom of this card, the snake is associated with life force, primal energy, and ancient wisdom. It reminds you to trust your intuition and tap into your inner power during this transition. By embracing the healing process and letting go of the old, you allow your energy and vitality to rise, leading to a more vibrant and fulfilling existence. So in essence, the snake card is a call to surrender to the natural cycle of death and rebirth. And trust the transformative journey you are on. So now the last card is rice. Now you're probably wondering, well, that's kind of an odd thing to have thrown in. But is it? So let's talk about rice. Rice focuses on abundance, sustenance, and the importance of recognizing and appreciating the nourishment, both physical and spiritual, in your life. The key interpretations of this card include abundance and prosperity. The card signifies a time of plentiful resources and the natural flow of prosperity. It serves as a reminder that we all have enough, or that abundance is on its way. Nourishment, and that means physical and spiritual. It highlights the need to acknowledge all forms of nourishment in your life. Healthy food, for one, supportive relationships, enriching experiences, and spiritual practices. Gratitude is also a central message of this card. It is the importance of gratitude for the gift you have received. Acknowledging and being thankful, for your current blessing helps open the door for more abundance. So it's kind of like life's simple gifts. The card encourages a return to simplicity and appreciating the fundamental elements that sustain life, urging you to focus on what truly matters and release unnecessary clutter or complications. In essence, the rice card encourages you to ground yourself in the present, abundance, and cultivate a thankful heart for the sustenance that surrounds you. And I think that card is an awesome way to end it, because Thanksgiving is this week, where everyone should be in a state of gratitude for what they have. Family, friends, food, a roof over their head, a way to get back and forth to work, to even have a job. Unless you're on Social Security, but still, then you have worked your life to get that every month. So be grateful that you have it. Could it be more? Sure. But we make do, and if it's not enough and we're still able to get out and about and work or help people, then we do so. So just to let everybody else know also that my first surgery that I have coming up for my left eye, which is the worst of the cataract, will be on Tuesday afternoon. So yeah, I'm going to be really grateful that I can actually see clearly again which will make these readings a lot easier. And I can actually read the books, because right now the like, if just to show you how tiny the wording is on these things, makes it very challenging to read the actual what the book says. So I'm going to be very grateful for that. Along with the friends that I'm staying with, we are having a Thanksgiving dinner to celebrate, again, our friendship and the fact that we're both healthy. So stop and think about these messages again. The rain renews your spirit, renews your energy. The owl, use your intuition to tap in, to see what needs to be let go of, what needs to be healed. Along with the snake, who's asking you to shed your skin, shed what no longer serves you, let it go. Be grateful for the experience, but let the energy go so that you can move forward. And then make sure and remember to nourish yourself, body, spirit, and mind. And again, I will be next Sunday will be the first time I'll be able to actually do this reading with the one eye healed. So we'll see how that goes. In the description, you'll find the links to the cards and their little sayings that they have on them, along with the link to my website. If you're interested in booking a reading or a healing session, you can go onto the website. That link is in there, as well as my Ko-Fi link. If you're up to or feel grateful for these messages and would like to continue helping me keep these going, keep the channel going, keeping Bearheart in treats. He always has to make sure I mention him. You know how cats are. So my Ko-Fi link is in the description, as well as my to-do shop, and I believe my link to the Medium, where I also share stories and articles on procrastination, gratitude, the cat's antics, some of the experiences I've gone through. So you can all find that in the description of this video. And as I said before, I want to wish every single one of you a very safe and happy holiday on Thanksgiving. And don't eat too much turkey. And watch the games. Don't forget the football. And in the meantime, stay safe, and we'll see you next week. This is Dr. Elena Skyhawk signing off for this week. Bye for now. And remember, walk in beauty, my friends.